Hi, I'm Katya, here at Commonwealth Holistic Herbalism in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm just popping into the pod to let you know that this year for the holidays, we have some gifts for you. I'm really excited and I really hope that you like them. So the first thing is that I have been creating this herbal activities calendar, and it is filled with all kinds of fun activities for you to do every day of the week, basically. So all different recipes, all different types of activities that just kind of help you make a little space for herbs in every single day. Even if you don't have time to sit down and really study, it's just like a little bite-sized thing that you could still do. And even if you didn't have time to do it, just reading about it and thinking about doing it is also really valuable because it's keeping your mind where you want it to be, which is on the plants. So that calendar you can access two ways. One way is there's a link in the show notes to just view the calendar, and you could do that at any time. But there's also a link with complete instructions and a little video, it's not hard, to set the calendar to automatically feed into whatever online calendar you like to use, so that if you have your Google Calendar or whatever on your phone and it sends you little notifications, you can tell this, send me notifications for the herbal stuff. And then once a day, you'll get a little thing that pops up and is try this tea, or make a cup of tea for yourself, or whatever, all different kinds of things. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to make it feed to your online calendar if you don't want to, or if you don't like to use an online calendar. You can access it both ways. But it is really fun. Our phones interrupt us all the time for things that we don't really want to do, like stressful things and work things and all this stuff. And I feel like once in a while, your phone should interrupt you with something that you actually want. So that is one of the big drivers for me, is just let your phone tell you, oh right, plants, oh right, herbs, it's good. Excellent. So that is available. It's free. You don't have to do anything except click the link and then set up notifications, or don't. Either way, you can get to that and do fun herbal activities every day. All right. The second cool thing that I made for you is also a technology thing. So I made, or I am continuing to make every week, a new set of desktop and phone wallpapers. And they're a coordinated set. They're not identical. The plant is the same, but the information is not the same. So on the desktop version, it has a picture of a plant, a different plant every week, and some basic information, some basic materia, medica information about that plant. And the idea is, every time you look at your computer, to do things you maybe don't want to do, right? Like accounting or taxes, or whatever you have to do on your computer. I mean, you could put this on your work computer too, whatever. Every time you look at your computer, oh, here's some information I can learn right now. Just a little bit that you can kind of capture in your mind, but it's the most important information that will trigger for you your deeper knowledge about that plant. Or if you don't know that plant yet, it will begin your journey with that plant. So then the phone wallpaper is coordinated. There's obviously not as much space on the phone for me to put the full materia medica information on the phone wallpaper, but it still has the same plant and a tiny little bit, super bite-sized bit of information about that plant. So again, every time you look at your phone, it's telling you something about a plant, and there's a fresh one every week. So you can if you really love one, you can keep it for as long as you want, of course, but you can go and download a fresh one every week, and that can just be your herb of the week. Or maybe not, maybe you prefer a different herb of the week, but regardless, it's really fun to just be oh, this week right now, Well, it has been pine. I'm about to launch the fresh one for this week, but it has been pine. So you could also just be like, oh yeah, I've always been meaning to work with pine and I really haven't done that yet. I'm just going to make pine my herb of the week too. So you're seeing it on your desktop wallpaper. You're seeing it on your phone wallpaper. Maybe you get a chance to have a little tea through the week or whatever. And even if you don't have time to do any other form of studying, you're learning stuff about herbs automatically all the time just by looking at these devices that are so much of a part of our lives. We might as well make them work for us, right? All right, so there's a fresh set of wallpapers every week. They come out on Fridays. I won't tell you what this week's is because I'm very excited about it, but that'll be coming out in just a moment. Or depending on when you're listening to it, it already came out, but you can go and grab it. And the page that has the wallpapers to download has all of them archived. So if I picked something this week that you don't love, no problem. Just scroll down until you find a plant that you're super interested in and download that one instead. It's totally cool. Awesome. And then if you are a student with us, also I coordinate different posts in the student community, in our private student community, that share information from the activity calendar and information from the wallpapers and like push it a little further and learn a little bit more and do a little bit more stuff, and everybody gets to talk about it. So it's a very fun integrated way to be like focusing on one herb at a time without having to spend a whole lot of time every day doing it. So the herbal activity calendar, the herbal wallpapers, both of those are updated all the time. So like you just always have a new thing coming to you. And I'm so excited to be moving into 2025 with these cool things that just are gonna help you. Like even if it gets stressful, even if like whatever happens, there's just gonna be this one little thing in your life that is just like funneling plants at you constantly, and I'm really hoping that it's going to make your days feel great. All right, and then the other thing that I wanted to remind you was that this is December, and if you are listening to this podcast episode and it is still December, then don't forget that it is our semi-annual 20% off sale. Use code chamomile at checkout to get 20% off anything, everything. You can use it as many times as you like. You can use it on gift orders. So like if you have a friend who's also interested in herbalism, you can buy a course for them and then check the little box that says this is a gift, and it'll ask you to put in their email address and it will set the account up for them. Or if they already have an account, it'll just add stuff to their account and it'll email them and all that kind of stuff. And so the 20% off works on that too. It works on payment plans. It works on every payment. So if you set up a payment plan for a course right now, it will take 20% off every single payment of that plan, which is really cool. Okay, so again, the code is chamomile. You'll find all of our courses at online.commonwealthherbs.com. And if you have any questions, or if you're like, boy, I really want to learn, but I don't know where to start, maybe you have some background information, or you're just not really exactly certain which course would best meet your goals, just email. I am so happy to help you figure that out. And also I'm really excited to get to know you. So shoot me an email. If you send it to info@commonwealthherbs.com, it goes directly into our mailbox where Rin and I both see it. So yeah, ask anything you want. Just let us know. So, okay, yay! I'm very excited. So go and get your herbal activity calendar, link in the show notes, get the free wallpapers, and don't forget the sale code for December is chamomile. It's also, when you go to the website, online.commonwealthherbs.com, it is also on a banner right at the top. So if you're like, have a total brain fart for a minute and can't remember how to spell chamomile, listen, there's so much going on right now. Maybe brains don't always work. So it's on a banner right there at the top too. You'll see it. All right, everybody, we will have new episodes of the Holistic Herbalism podcast for you very soon. We have some really cool topics lined up, and I'm just really excited to share them with you. So until then, this is where Rin would say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, get the herbal activity calendar and the herbal wallpapers, and don't forget that the sale code is chamomile for 20% off of everything, and drink some tea. Bye.